how to achieve it. In the Bible's book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which are often referred to as the Gospels, which means good news, Jesus describes events that will occur when the end of the age is near. And today, we are seeing these signs all around us. And if you are not seeing the signs, then you are either lukewarm or you are not a believer, one or the other. In the end times, everyone who receives the mark of the beast is deceived into doing so. No one takes it knowingly. The book of Revelation tells us that the whole world and all nations of the world are deceived into taking the mark of the beast. Revelation chapter 19, verse 20 in the New King James Version says, "He deceived those who received the mark of the beast." And in this sentence, he is Satan, the liar and deceiver of all nations and the entire world. This is why it is so very, very important to stay close to God, and he will give you discernment. You will not be deceived if you have Holy Spirit discernment. It's one of the fruits of the Spirit. Even Satan knows that all Bible prophecy comes to pass. Thus, Satan knows that his own time is very short and that his sentence into the lake of fire is very, very near. Thus, he and his minions are waging war against God's saints in a last-ditch effort to drag them down with him. The enemies of Christ are not waging war against the lukewarm, the unbelievers, or the once saved, always saved groups, because he's already got these groups. Those groups already belong to the enemy. He's not worried about them. And most of them, for the greatest part, are being left alone. War is not being waged against those groups. I personally know several pastors who have either died or have become extremely ill over the past 8 weeks. And the Pastor Paul Begley channel has mentioned that he witnessed this very same situation with several pastors that he knows personally, including several that have died from a variety of illnesses just recently over the past few weeks. I personally have never fought more life-threatening health issues than within the past 12 months. And did you know that YouTube has updated its policy recently on prayer? It is now illegal to pray for healings or to even insinuate that God can heal a person through prayer. It is also illegal to ask for prayer for healing. Satan owns all platforms. It is also written in the book of Revelation that God's wrath will be poured out upon the world. This is also called the time of the Great Tribulation. It is written that most of humanity will die during this time. The encouraging thing about all this is that the Bible repeatedly states that true followers of Christ are not appointed to God's wrath. The time of the Great
Edificios religiosos, ¿no? En el cristianismo y también en las demás religiones. Y pero ¿qué me estás mostrando aquí? Te estoy mostrando cómo es el suelo que tenía un drilaje, que tenía así como el suelo está con metal. Y dirás, ¿por qué una iglesia donde tú vas allí para inclinarte al Espíritu Santo y a Jesucristo y a Dios? O dependiendo de si estás en otra parte del mundo, en otra corporación privada, a otra religión de tu gusto, ¿por qué hay metales en el suelo? y ahora que sabemos que son centrales de poder de energía electromagnética, etérica, atmosférica o como quieras llamarla tú, gratuita, que lo sacaban del éter o de la atmósfera y tenía que circular para que circule la energía.